Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new episode of ACECast, the ACE²-EU podcast. My name is Camila Heller. I'm the ACE²-EU Community Manager here at Technische Hochschule Ingolstadt, and I have the honor to be your host today. And we will be talking today about an upcoming event, a very special upcoming event, the Kaleidoscope Festival. And to do so, I invited two very special guests to join me today. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here with me in person. So, technology makes it possible that we can be together anyway. So thank you very much to my dear colleagues, Professor Ieva Zemīte from the Latvian Academy of Culture. Thank you for being here today. And to my friend and colleague, Janine Lang from Technische Hochschule Ingolstadt. Hi and welcome. And thank you for joining today. I would like to start with a short introduction. Maybe you could briefly introduce yourself and tell the listeners what is your connection to ACE²-EU and maybe what is your role within the Kaleidoscope Festival. Ieva, please start.
Yeah, hi again. So thank you for having me, and it's a pleasure to meet you again. Of course, it's always our meetings always are online, but seldom opportunities also to meet in person. So yeah, as you mentioned already, I'm working in the Latvian Academy of Culture, and when we established this alliance, there was an opportunity for universities to decide which responsibility we would like to take as a university. And we, as a Latvian Academy of Culture, decided to go for societal partnerships and cultural engagement center, so-called Space Center. And so I'm leading this Space Center already now. It's almost a year. And one of our major events and the most important ones is, of course, the Kaleidoscope Festival. So that's we are, as it will be our first one, but it's very, very important, and it will be annual. And now we are starting it this year in Germany.
Okay, thank you, Ieva. And Janine, short introduction, please.
Yeah, thank you for having me as well. And hello to everybody. My name is Janine Lang. I'm the managing director from our startup center, but also I'm responsible in the ACE²-EU project, or better, alliance, for the Kaleidoscope Festival. So we are organizing it from the Ingolstadt side, Camila, myself, and yeah. So I'm beside the Entrepreneurship Academy, also in these cultural activities at the ACE²-EU Alliance.
Okay, great. Thank you both. To start with, I would like to ask Ieva, because you have been there from the beginning, could you please tell us what is the Kaleidoscope Festival, what is it about, and maybe how the idea came to life?
Yeah, so I will try to remember our first meeting. So the first gathering together was a lot of brainstorming, and I remember, and as we already knew that it will be our role to propose something for Culture Hub. So Space Center has two directions, so societal impactors and Culture Hub. And so for Culture Hub, we decided that we need to create something which unites everyone, because we are so diverse. If you look from a perspective of university, they are so diverse, starting from sectors, industries we are working with, and also scientific interests and research projects. They are we are covering everything. Meanwhile, it's also a challenge to find those common goals. And so then we were discussing what's something like deeply rooted, which brings us all together. And then that's culture. So that's culture, and this diversity of cultures, that's something we should somehow celebrate and come together and explore and be part of it. And so And when you're doing that, that's festival. Then you come together and like really being together for a particular time, at least for 3 days, you are together, and then you have this full experience. You can find something new. You can show yours particularly interests or creativity, and also sparks of different kind of whatever comes in your way. You can also find something completely new, and it doesn't matter what are you studying. If you are studying medicine or you are engineer, so there are several layers of culture you can unite with others. And so that was the beginning of this idea, that there is something very deeply which connects us. And so we started to build upon that, and also wanted to give opportunity for students. As I mentioned already, we are so diverse that you wouldn't ask for students from Technische Hochschule to create some kind of festival, would you? But your students are doing that, so they are creating festivals, and that's something which is looking beyond what is typically expected from students from particular study program. And I know that your university does that, and we also wanted to give this opportunity for each and every student, go beyond what is like usual and common for them. And festival once again gives this playground for all of them come together and explore, create, and provide also content. And our students are, all of our universities involve students who are part of content creation. So that's very important part also. So I hope I answered the question.
Yes, you did. Thank you very much. And yeah, you're totally right. So, Janine, maybe you can let us know, why do you think that such a festival like Ieva just described is needed in a European university like ours?
Yeah, the Kaleidoscope Festival, for us, it's important as an alliance because it turns the idea of a European university into lived reality. We're 9 universities from 9 different countries. We work together academically, but the cultural understanding and personal connections are also just as essential as research and teaching. And with this festival, we create exactly that, a space where student, but also staff and partner can exchange perspective, experience, and see each other cultures. We want all the people to work together, so we have to understand and see how other people are living, how the culture is. And so we also have the possibility to discover new ideas together. The students, like Ieva said, will design this festival with topics they care about, and they want to see that other people can see it, that other students can feel it, and something they are proud of. So this is a reminder that Europe is more than geographic or agreements, teaching, but it's also people learning from another, building trust, shaping a shared future, and nothing builds it like music, art, and shared experiences.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. It's very interesting because maybe you can explain a little bit more, Ieva, how does it work? Because you and your team at the Latvian Academy of Culture, you are like designing and planning this whole festival, but the actual event is happening here in Germany at the THI. So how does such a cross-border collaboration work in practice, and about when thinking about planning and organizing it? How does it work?
So far, it's going great, thanks to you. So, but of course, it is a challenge. And just imagine that you decided to create a party and invited all your friends and whatever you knew, and then decide, okay, let's go abroad, and someone else will host us there, and will great party for us there somewhere abroad. So for students, it's easier to imagine how it works. Yeah. But it's exactly this situation that from one hand we are like responsible ones, and from another hand you are totally responsible ones because you know how to organize it. Those are your premises, and it helped so much when we visited this place, and now I have like understanding exactly what to expect and how it might look like, and that's very, very important part of like designing and helping to achieve our common goal, like excellent festival. But of course it's designed like we are together 9 universities, and those all 9 representatives per university joining Cultural Hub, and so there is a sub-strand for this festival exactly. So we actually have in team representatives from each of universities. So all 9 people are working together to achieve this. Meanwhile, you are on spot, and you are technically responsible for all this process, logistics, actual drums asked from band and all other technical devices, equipments, and rooms. I also understand that it's actually part of the study year, and students are not just having festivals, they're also having lectures and seminars meanwhile. So it's really challenging process, but thanks to people involved as you and your excellent team and support, and I would say that also this common understanding that it's worth to get this, give this effort, that it is common understanding, and each representative per university also understands how important it is this actually. So I hope it will go through smoothly, and we will experience a great festival. Anyway, we will be there for whole week, and we'll give hands if we need to take tables or chairs somewhere else. So.
Yeah. And what about you, Janine? You as the head of organization team here at THI, what do you think are the challenges? Do you agree with Ieva? Do you have other challenges from our point of view? But also, what makes it fun? What makes it special to do such a cross border collaboration festival?
Well, yeah, I agree with Ieva. We are 9 countries working together. But yeah, due to technical equipment, it's easy. But yeah, you need a lot of communication and flexibility. But I think we're a good team. So our partner university in Latvia is leading it from the creative concept. And like Ieva said, they're specialized in that. So they're bringing fresh ideas from outside. We know our venue. So this is also a lot of fun because we can see a lot of different things we're not working daily with. And it's nice to see that the vision turns into reality. And it's also nice to see that technical university can bring a lot of like culture stuff inside, and also help see the students have fun doing something like this. And yeah, it's also a huge advantage and fun to see the variety of culture in the planning. And yes, so we're looking forward to bring it to life in October.
Yes, we are. Maybe Ieva, you can tell us, give a little sneak peek about the program. What can the participants expect from formats, activities? What is being planned for them?
Yeah, I opened our 6th draft program already, so let's see how many drafts we will have until the final version. But I will just briefly sneak into program. So we will start with workshops. So first of all, it's Wednesday to Friday, so we start October 22, and so we start with workshops, and so there will be several workshops, a lot of discovery and student. Those all are student ideas, so student proposals. It's important to mention that we had an open call, and so those are all student ideas, what they would like to share with other students. For example, one group of students would like to share the plays they play in a yard outside together with other students. So that will also be a physical activity, not just exploration of cultures and voices of different languages and so on. And meanwhile, there will be five exhibitions, which also will be as an added value some kind of master classes following those exhibitions. And then what I would like to stress that performances, we will have 3 performances. One is performance in between contemporary dance and choir. Do we have choir? Yes, we do.
That's a surprise. That we're not.
Okay. And then performance weaving words, a tapestry of languages, interactive storytelling and poetry performance from Romania. And then from North Macedonia comes Macedonian traditional songs. So then afterwards we will have Artefactum, so that will be a quiz game, and rock pop band concert, so to entertain ourselves, not only students but also ourselves. Then next day we will start with a tuna performance, which is also a band performance will open, and then will come several workshops and exhibitions as well. I will not call all the names of the, but no, just for taste difference.
Just a sneak peek, yeah.
Yeah, no matter, applied theater, international food tasting, and then we will have screening of the movie Flow, which is important from our hearts because it received Oscar this year, and film director is not ours, but film producer is our teacher also at the academy, so that we are very proud. We see it's like part of ourselves as well. So an optional guided tour for those who have seen the movie already. So, and then evening program, I'm looking forward very much. It is a showcase from each of the university, like very, very tiny, short, 5 to 3 minutes performance, but as a showcase, and it will be about diversity of culture, costumes, and also different activities. So that's very, very nice. And then we will end this night with a DJ party and karaoke. And on Friday it's a wrap up. There we will have a final presentations, and also we'll try to create a small video capturing everything happened already during festival and showcase it, or have some kind of performances which are asked also. But let's see how it will end up. So that will be like a final show, once again, like a showcase of what has been there. So yeah, briefly running through.
Yeah, well, we are planning a lot. Janine, are there any things you are especially excited about? Some highlights?
Well, like Ieva mentioned, there it's a variety of different things, like the Spanish music night, cinema, workshops, but I think for me, it's maybe the night where we all are together, not just Kaleidoscope, but also from the other events, because we have during the week also Applied Blended Challenge programs for students, as well as the annual assembly. And in this night, everybody comes together to present their culture and to have a great night together. So I think this is one of the main highlights, I would say, beside maybe the Spanish night, cinema, but also, yeah, workshops. I think they're quite fun seeing all the different cultures and what the students prepare, because it's up to them. They're very open to do something. So we don't know what exactly they're doing. So it's even a surprise for us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. And so, Ieva, would you say that this festival will help to foster exchange between our partner universities?
Definitely, I believe, because each meeting in person and spending time together, it fosters communication, and then you start those deeper conversations, and then you realize that besides this official and professional, there are a lot of things behind that, and a lot of more common interests, might become totally different new projects out of that also, because you just get to know those people and you spend time together. That's very important part, and so I think that's exactly what this festival is about, that you spend some time together, explore, experience, and also have this boost for new creations, new ideas, new communications.
Yeah, totally. And Janine, what do you think, or what would you hope that the long-term impact would be on the whole ACE²-EU community?
Yeah, like Ieva just said, we hope that this is the start, the boost, the beginning of a last longing connection. So beyond the event itself, it's about friendship, networking, collaborations formed, which can inspire future projects like research, teaching, entrepreneurship. It's not just about culture, but it's the start to meet people, to start friendships, projects, and to understand each other. We are all different, but we are all the same. We're ACE community, and when people share memories and have a sense of belonging together, a cooperation across borders becomes more natural and more ambitious. And in the long run, I would like this festival to be remembered the moment when ACE truly felt like one European campus, diverse in culture, but united in the spirit.
Yeah, that's really great. Yeah. Maybe Ieva, you could say, tell us something about what do you, what's your vision for the future of the Kaleidoscope Festival? Because we're having it now in Ingolstadt, but how is it working after that?
Yeah, we know that next year it will be in Romania, then year after in Portugal, and in Latvia, and then in Portugal. So it's already set for 4 years, a plan, and those festivals definitely will be different. And I hope that always there will be an open call and we will gather student ideas. But so organizer, like host university, will definitely bring their own vision and their own perspective, how they would like to. And I'm not worried about that, because that's a natural flow of festival. If it's like really a living one, that it should change during the time and periods, and we have to adapt. And it's very important to also bring value and connections and rootedness to the place where it's happening. So, and it will be different from that perspective as well. So let it be, let it go as it flows, and also always brings this diversity. Always be sure that students are the center of the festival, and we are bringing as many students as possible, and they are supported to bring in their ideas. That's the main thing I would like to stress, that it's very important that we are giving a floor, a safe place for students to actually test their creativity and sparkle.
Yeah, guys, thank you very much. We're already coming to an end of our podcast, but before we end it, I would like to know if you have any message you want to give out to our listeners, our viewers. Maybe Janine, do you want to start?
Yeah. Well, first of all, the Kaleidoscope is an invitation to meet new people, to see the world from different perspectives, and to discover how much stronger we are when we work together and we actually maybe dream together for something bigger. It's from students to students, but also for the open call. Like when you're interested, just come, join the festival, look and see what the students prepare for you. And of course, We hope that the festival is a meaningful connection across the cultures and university and leaves everyone inspired to keep building and share European universities, communities in the European University. But also we are looking forward to see you all in Ingolstadt. So make sure you secure your spot and see you at the Kaleidoscope Festival.
Yeah, exactly. I just wanted to mention, please book your tickets right now. It's the last minute. Please do so, and to see you in Ingolstadt soon.
Yes. Thanks again very much for joining me here today, guys. And thank you also for all the hard work you're putting into this festival. Oh, it's really much appreciated. And yeah, I'm very excited about seeing all the colors and cultures and all the sounds and life come together here at THI. And yes, I can just join in on what my colleague said. Secure your place, because it's going to be a very great festival, and we are very excited to welcome here in Germany at THI. Thank you very much for listening, for watching, or from wherever you are watching or listening. And yeah, stay tuned for the next ACECast. Thank you very much. Bye bye, and everyone have a great summer.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.